My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine. 30 plus years of clinical experience at high level in medicine. Today, Dr. B wants to talk to you about how to prevent for the upcoming fall and winter, how to prevent your nasal passages and your health from getting all these nasty viruses, all these respiratory viruses, from respiratory viruses that cause you sinus infections, the flu, the cold virus, the coronavirus, and then gives you tracheobronchitis and pneumonia and blah, 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 right? How to keep your nasal passages healthy. Remember that right now, September 7, 2025, September 7, 2025, I am right here in the beautiful but expensive city of Mountain View, California. I'm recording this video for you after a long day at work. I'm really tired and blah, 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 but I love you. Pay attention to this. September, October, November, December, January, February, 6 months ahead of us, right? In California and the rest of the other parts of the Northern Hemisphere, Western Europe, America, Canada, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have a huge amount of flu virus, a rhinovirus, a respiratory syncytial virus, coronavirus, blah, 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 right? In order for you to be able to fight these viruses and to not get sick and to not develop inflammation of your nasal passages, infection, sinus infection, right? Sinusitis, and then bronchitis, tracheobronchitis, laryngitis, and blah, blah, blah. All these caused by these nasty respiratory viruses that people breathe. The first line of defense when we breathe is our nasal passages. So you need to have nasal passages that are healthy, clean, and cleaned. So in addition to your regular vaccines, especially if you are a smoker, you smoke marijuana, you live in a polluted area, especially if you have diabetes, especially if you are pregnant, especially if you are a certain age, do not forget your vaccines. But even if you are young, you must every day, like Dr. B, twice a day. In the morning, I do that in my shower. In the evening, I do that in my shower. Rinse clean your nasal passages. Guys, I'm not advertising any brand. I don't give a cazzo. These are bottles that I bought that are custom made to be filled with saline solution. Look, I'm going to open it. Do you see? Now, the original bottle contains this little tube, right? You can disconnect it if you want. I don't want to pull too much. That can also allow you to use the water that is at the very, very bottom. So you see this bottle, I fill it up with saline solution that I have prepared myself. And twice a day, I use 2 of these bottles. I fill them up with saline solution and I rinse my nasal passages right in the comfort of my shower. It takes 1 minute, 2 minutes. Look, you buy salt, regular salt. It doesn't have to be iodized. Right? I don't use this salt for my food because I never ever put salt in my food. Salt is a poison. But I use it to make my saline solution. You buy this for 50 cents, $1 in any store. Then you go online, you buy a scale. You see the scale? Little scale. And the button, you can push the button, right? And you can know exactly how many grams of salt you have. And you buy a 1 liter bottle. This bottle of water is half a liter. You go online or at the store and you buy a bottle that is 1 liter, which is 1,000 milliliters, which would be the equivalent of 2 of these drinking bottles. Do you see this? This is half a liter, 0.5. So you need a container that contains 2 of these bottles of water. 1,000, 2 times 500. You can buy a 1,000 milliliter bottle anywhere in any store, or you order them for 50 cents, $1. And then you put that bottle, and then you make sure that you have a little container. You put that little container on that scale, and you make sure that you empty 9, the number 9 grams of salt in that tiny little container. And once you have 9 grams of salt in that tiny little container, you empty that salt into that 1 liter of water. The water does not have to be sterile. Clean tap water. Remember, your nasal passages are like your mouth, or like your rectum, or like your vagina that contains billions of microbes, right? So you don't need to, the same way you don't wash your mouth and rinse your mouth or brush your teeth with sterile water, you just use tap water. Same thing for this. Make sure you use clean tap water. 1 liter, the equivalent of 2 of these bottles. This is 0.5, half a liter. Then you use 9 grams, I repeat, 9 grams of salt that you empty in a tiny little container. Make sure that container has exactly 9 grams, not more, not less. Then you have that beautiful, you empty 9 grams of salt in that 1 liter bottle, and that's it. You leave it in your bathroom or in your freaking shower, and every day in the morning, I use 2 of these bottles. That's it. And then I get another one. That's it. I pour some saline solution. It takes me 1 minute. That's it. My nasal passages are nice and clean. This water is going to go down into your sinuses, and then you have to blow your nose in the shower, right, to remove all these nasty pollutants. And if you are a smoker, if you smoke marijuana, if you live in a polluted area, all these nasty pollutants are going to come out from your sinuses, right? Remember, we have 3 sinuses, the maxillary sinus and the frontal sinus. There's another one called the sphenoid sinus, but I don't want to go into the details, right? The 2 major ones are these cavities, these sinuses here. You're going to rinse them, clean them, remove all the nasty pollutants and toxins and that you breathe all day and blah, blah, blah. The nasty germs and viruses. Your sinuses will be beautiful, will be clean. Therefore, having healthy sinuses and nasal passages will protect you, will make your body the entrance, right? The entrance of all these respiratory viruses are, of course, your nasal passages and your sinuses. And then they're going to be clean. You will be able to fight that infection and prevent those viruses to go down into your larynx and cause laryngitis, into your trachea, causing tracheobronchitis, to go to lungs, causing pneumonia, nasty, nasty diseases, right? So by establishing a healthy nasal passages and healthy sinuses, by rinsing them and cleaning them every day, twice in the comfort of your shower, it takes just 1 minute, I swear to God. 30 seconds, then the next one, 30 seconds, and that's it. And you're done. The same way you brush your teeth, right, 3 times a day after each meal, the same way you wash your butt nicely and blah, blah, blah. I mean, this is part of our normal, natural hygiene, right? Especially when comes fall and winter, and all these respiratory viruses are there to cause you trouble regardless of your age. It doesn't matter whether you're 20, 35, 40, but especially as you get older, especially if you are immunocompromised, especially if you get sick all the time, especially if you have a weak immune system, you have diabetes, high blood pressure, you eat junk food, you smoke, you smoke marijuana, you drink alcohol, you live in a polluted area, then it's more a reason for you to do that. You can buy these plastic bottles everywhere. I'm not advertising. I don't give a catso. I'm just saying that this is one brand, but you can buy them everywhere. These are plastic, and these are very durable quality. You just wash them and rinse them and leave them in a nice, beautiful, clean place to dry until the next time you use them. And make sure that you don't buy pre-made saline solution, because that 1 liter of saline solution that you can make yourself by just buying your own saline salt and buying for cheap $10 a little scale like that, right? They're gonna sell it to you for $8, $7 if you buy them at Walgreens pharmacy, all this freaking Rite Aid. They just rip you off. It's just water and they put salt in it. They put it in beautiful little container and they say, oh, you're gonna give me $8 for that, $6. My ass. Don't fall for these bastards. Make your own saline solution. And again, it doesn't have to be sterile water, so you don't have to boil it. Just use clean tap water. Guys, I love you. Make sure that you do it, especially now. Remember, it's September now, September 7. I'm getting tired. It's getting late for me. After a long day, I'm going to zip my mouth, I promise. But make sure you do it. I care about you. September, October, November, December, January, February are the bad month of the year, 6 months, where you can get sick very badly. Flu virus can kill you. Coronavirus and rhinovirus, respiratory syncytial virus. Even kids, you can do that for your kids, your teenagers, if they are weak, if they have cystic fibrosis, blah, 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 blah. Do it. I do it too, even though my immune system is rock solid, right? Even though I don't smoke, even though I live in Mountain View, the cleanest air in the world is here, right here in Mountain View, California. We have one of the cleanest air in the world. I swear to God, I'm not kidding you. This beautiful but super, super expensive city of Mountain View, California. Guys, I love you. Dr. B really genuinely loves you, genuinely cares about you. Dr. B went to medical school more than 30 years ago. I took the Hippocratic Oath and I promised that I will never, never lie to you, BS you, never ever tell you something that has not been proven by the scientific method, by the scientific research, proven by scientific studies, regardless of your gender, ethnicity, race, color of your skin, sexual orientation, whether you're a Buddhist, Muslim, black, white, Latino, bisexual, heterosexual, non-sexual, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a catso. I love you. Male, female, anything between, transsexual. I swear to God, I love you because I love people and I love medicine. Put your question, any catso you want to ask down there. I'm available for any medical advice. And Dr. B is not a fake artificial intelligence doctor. Dr. B is a real medical doctor, and I love you. I will get back to you as soon as I have the time in my busy practice, in my busy life, but beautiful life. Kopkunna krap, sawadee krap, as they say in the Thai language, which I will be fluent in probably 2 or 3 years. I'll be fluent in the Thai language, my language number 6. I love you guys. I hope to talk to you in the next video. Thank you for your viewership. Bye-bye.